There's also a new thing that um, it's nationwide, but I think Charleston is a very good place to tap into this program. If, say, for example, you have parents or grandparents and you're a young person struggling to buy your first house, there's something called the Opportunity Zone here. It's the biggest tax cut for real estate investment in the history of the country. Not many people know how to work it. It's super complicated. But let's say, your mom and dad are selling an investment property and they've got a lump of cash that they're going to have to pay a huge capital gain on. If they buy something in Charleston and set it up a certain way and own it for a certain amount of time, they can end up not only not having to pay that first gain, but then selling it for a huge profit at the end of the period of time and not having to pay any gain on the profit. So there are a lot of things like that that, are not outwardly apparent when you come to Charleston. I am always shocked that people come to Charleston, fall in love with it, pull up Zillow, click on an agent, and go buy a house. Like, literally could not be a worse idea. Although, I was telling this to a client yesterday. We were talking about what the worst thing to buy in Charleston is. And I said, historically speaking, if you look at Charleston, South Carolina real estate, the worst thing is not to buy. Every single person who has ever bought a piece of property in the history of this town has made money. Now, did they make money by selling at the right time, or did they lose money because they sold at the wrong time? If every single person who'd ever bought a piece of property held on to it until today, they'd be doing just fine. So the wrong thing to do is not buy. The right thing to do is buy with a consultant who knows it backwards and forwards and can actually help you make money with it.
So how do we get a hold of you?
Call me, DM me, sign up for a class. I love teaching people about Charleston real estate. I'm going to start doing some Zoom classes and workshops and things like that. So that would be a really good place to start. Then if you come and you're like, oh, this is boring, or this isn't for me, or I'm just going to, fly to Vegas and try to make money at the craps, you know, suit yourself.